Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Mark, and today I'm gonna talk about what has been my favorite DAW for 2023. Today, I want to give you some advice because there's always these kind of DAW battles and stuff, and honestly, it's so crucial and so important, the DAW choice, that I'm gonna give you my insight, and I hope it's gonna be helpful for you. But this has been not my favorite DAW for 2023, it has been for 2022 too, for 2021. In 2020, I was not using actually that DAW. I'm gonna give you the reason why I was using the other DAW and why I switched, and I'm enjoying and having a lot of fun with this, and why I switched and I make use of this DAW for professional work, for work with clients. So for understanding this, my favorite DAW is the DAW that makes me go very, very fast, okay? The DAW that I love is the DAW that if I charge, for example, $50 for like an edit or something like that, if I am working on that edit 50 minutes, I earn $1 per minute. And if I do the same thing in 30 minutes, let me calculate, I'm earning 1.66 bucks per minute. So the most important thing as a producer is not about how much you're charging, but about how quicker you are. Because if you're quick, you're one, gonna earn more money per minute or per hour. Two, if not, you're gonna be able to lower your rates and get more jobs and actually work as a producer, because it's not easy, man. It's not easy, and there's a lot of competence, and you need to find solution. And the only way to do that is to actually be fucking fast, man. Be fucking lightning fast, so you are proficient, you're productive, and you're faster than anybody, and you're better. So basically, my favorite DAW of 2023 is Pro Tools, okay? And I see a lot of, like, everybody is saying that Pro Tools is old and it's like a dinosaur and it's not good and some kind of stuff. And honestly, every time I see this kind of talks and forums and stuff, it's like, for example, Logic, which is the DAW that I was trying today. Today I tried Logic for 6 hours and I customized everything. I customized all my settings. I customized all my toolbar, my everything. Like, check this out, for example, I was here and I press R and T, which is the zoom out and zoom in from Pro Tools, which is, for me, it's much better than doing, first of all, Option and doing this or doing this with the wheel. Honestly, like, I'm just more quick with just one button doing whatever I want, not combinations of buttons. First of all, that's very, very crucial. Not only that, but I found that here you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 tools. Okay? Do you need 15 tools, actually? Let's see in Pro Tools. Pointer tool, okay, I have that in Pro Tools. Pencil tool, okay, I have that in Pro Tools. Eraser tool, I don't really know what's this, but I probably have that option in Pro Tools too. Text tool, what the hell is this? Okay. Honestly, do I need this? Definitely not. It's so easy to rename a region in Pro Tools. I don't need another tool for that. Scissors tool, yes, I have it, and I don't need another tool for that. I have it built in. Join tool, I don't know what's that, but it's probably to join these two things. Yeah, okay. Congratulations. This was quick, actually. This was not bad, but honestly, in Pro Tools, I'm gonna show you. Let's see in Pro Tools. Okay, so in Pro Tools, I have here 2 regions. I just select both, and that's it. Done, just with a shortcut. And probably you can do too in Logic, but then why do I have a tool? This is a toy. Honestly, what I felt with Logic is that it's so cool. It's probably one of the best. It's super snappy, super smooth, but honestly, it doesn't feel very professional. There's a lot of stuff that it's for kids, honestly, that it's not for pros. Solo tool, what the hell is solo tool, man? What the hell is solo tool? Mute tool. Dude, I can do that, like, probably I can do that even with a shortcut or something. Why are you putting me 15 tools to do stuff? And this is the marquee tool, which is actually the most important thing, which is this thing. So as you can see in Logic, what I did is I configured everything. So I have like my marquee tool down here. And if I click, I have the other tool, which is kind of like in Pro Tools, even though it's inverted, which it makes no fucking sense. If Pro Tools, which is the older one, here, it's the marquee tool, and here, it's a selection tool. Why do you invert that? Do you want me to switch to Logic? So make it easy for me, man. Make it fucking easy for me. The thing is that in Pro Tools, look, I go here and basically look at that. I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna trim this and I'm gonna trim this. Done. Do you want to see how to do that in Logic? Okay, to do that, I have to go here, be super precise, which is so uncomfortable. Instead of just clicking wherever I want, I have to do this up there in the ruler, and then I have to find the thing, select this and do it, and then go here, and for some reason I have another dialog and I do it. Look how quicker it is in fucking Pro Tools. I'm done, and I'm not changing tools. I'm not doing that, So the thing is that Logic, it's really good, but it's good for intermediate people, And Pro Tools, it's probably not the prettiest. Honestly, I love Pro Tools, and I'm using the light mode, which is the old one. And people now use the dark mode because it's cooler and everything. The light mode makes me more focused for some reason. I don't know. And for some reason, I don't know, I'm just faster in Pro Tools, and speed is money, man. Speed is money. If I can do 2 edits in 1 hour instead of 1 edit and a half, I'm making more money. It's simple as that, So what I thought, and actually in 2020 and previously, I've been a big user of Cubase. And Cubase was good too, but honestly, it's kind of like a Logic. But the problem with Cubase is that it's not as stable. Logic feels way more stable, and honestly feels way more stable than Pro Tools. Cubase was good and had a ton of options, but honestly it was not as stable, and I don't like that, I don't like that. Another thing that I don't like about Logic, by the way, is that it's so fucking crowded by things. And honestly, it doesn't make sense. I mean, you're making like a product for intermediate people, but you're making a lot of tools that honestly you can have that in Pro Tools, and you don't have to be cluttered by options here. Look at these menus. What are these menus? These are insane. What is this, man? What is this? Of course you have your menus, but you have a lot of menus everywhere. Honestly, that's not good. Like, let's check Pro Tools for instance, but everything is clean, everything is straightforward. And I don't need that. Honestly. I'm here, and I don't know, I just click, I come here, I do whatever I need to do, and that's it. I don't know, honestly, and I don't really understand. And one more thing that I like about Pro Tools, and I don't like about anyone else, only I like it in Cubase, but it's the mixer, man. The mixer in Pro Tools, like, look at this. This is so big and beautiful and intuitive. Oh, you cannot put 1,000 plugins, you only have 10. Dude, check the good mixers and check their chains and check their processing. Real pros don't break the signal. They just fix that little thing that's missing there, and that's it. Why do you need to put 16 or 20 plugins in just one track? Maybe I have to do that in Pro Tools every now and then. I don't know, I just create a bus, or I just commit and something like that. But what I mean is that I'm getting more used to Pro Tools every day that goes, and I find that it has everything I need to use all over again right there. And with customized shortcuts, I'm just a beast. I'm just fucking fast in Pro Tools. And I'm faster than in Cubase, which I was very fast in there. And I probably could get faster at Logic because I just tried it today. But I know 100% that I'm not gonna be faster than in Pro Tools. And it's just because of the smart tool, man. Prison Studio One, I used it and I left it. You know why? It had the smart tool, and I love the smart tool. But the problem with Studio One is that it was so unstable and unreliable. And I had one problem with one client, and honestly, I cannot be with one client that is giving me money and have problems. That is unacceptable. And it was a really old version. Maybe it was Studio One 3 or 4. Now it's 6.5. But the problem is that I don't trust it. I honestly don't trust it. Another DAW that I didn't mention, it's Ableton Live. Ableton Live, I tried it. I used it actually for a live performance. It was really nice. I really enjoyed it. I think that for live performances, if you really know what you're doing, Ableton Live is amazing. It's really good. It has what you need to have. You can program it very, very nicely. But the problem with Ableton Live is that I don't see myself using that on a daily basis for producing music. For the things that I do, and I use a lot of external plugins, I think that Ableton Live, it's not for me. For producing, it's not for me. I did some stuff with Ableton. I love the scenes thing, but honestly, I think it's too expensive. I did one looping performance where I played Back to Black, which I check it out. I did this live performance looping and everything, and I think I couldn't do this with Pro Tools, but I don't feel myself doing Ableton, basically because I work hybrid, I work a lot with audios and a lot with MIDI. And the thing is that Ableton, it's more, I like the scenes thing, but I don't like the arrangement part. It's just not for me, but I think it's really, really good. Honestly, Reason is probably good. I tried it, but I didn't like the interface. And honestly, the interface is important. The problem with Reason is that every menu and everything felt the same a little bit to me, And this is what happens a little bit with Logic too. And to an extent, it feels a little bit in Cubase like that too, but honestly, I think Cubase is a little bit better in that aspect. But yes, my favorite DAW of 2023 is Pro Tools. Honestly, I hate that it's subscription and everything. I know. Like Logic Pro is cheaper. Oh, and another thing that's important. Problem with Pro Tools in Mac is that you have to buy it. I think that the other version that was cracked was Pro Tools 10. And buying plugins, it makes you go to the next step. Why? Because you value the thing. Because you know what you're buying. Because you're not buying like, oh, I'm gonna buy this. No, you have to know what you're buying. And if you're getting the right plugins, the good plugins, if you're spending your money right, you're gonna learn a lot. Because you're gonna be learning your tools. The problem with piracy, honestly, I pirated. Of course I pirated. I've been producing for 12 years or more. And I, of course, pirated. And now I'm using plugins that I owned back then. And I bought them because I like them. And piracy is really important, I think. Honestly, it's really good if you are not a pro because it's gonna make you get into it. But the thing is that when you are a pro, you don't need 100 plugins. You probably need 20 or 25 at most, and you need to learn them. You don't need 35 compressors. I've been using different compressors for different stuff, and honestly, the truth is that I don't like every compressor. I don't like them. I just like some compressors. I like one kind of compressor for bass compression. I maybe like one kind of compression for vocals, and one other compression for everything else or something like that. But I don't like using 35 compressors that I don't really know and understand because I just do worse. And instead, buying few stuff, but learning them or basically using stock plugins, which you can do good mixes with stock plugins, even though technology has gone further. And I'm not gonna lie to you. If you buy the right plugins, you're gonna get amazing stuff, which is gonna save you time. And this is the thing, saving time is the most important thing. And honestly, for me, that's Pro Tools. Only the Smart Tool alone is what makes me save the most time. That for me makes me faster, makes me happier, makes me more productive, and makes me more money. It's simple as that. So anyway, I hope you liked this video. Let me know in the comments what do you think about what I said. Let me know what are you using. Let me know if you felt I was not right saying some stuff. Maybe I am wrong. Maybe I don't know. Let me know whatever you think. This is everything. I hope you have a good Christmas and a happy New Year 2023. And what's gonna be my favorite DAW for 2024? Honestly, if Logic doesn't put the trim to start from the marquee thing, I'm gonna be stuck in Pro Tools. See ya. Peace.